Okay. Show me.
Hi there ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the DutchRC channel, and in this here video we'll be taking a look at this here quadcopter. It is the Eachine Falcon 210 Pro, yes, Pro. There was a 210 non-Pro a while back, and now we have a Pro version. So in this video here we'll take a look at how Pro this quadcopter actually is. I can already tell you that there are a few things wrong. There are a few weird design choices in this quadcopter. There are, lucky for us, also quite a few things right with the quadcopter. We'll have to see how that weighs out, if it's a quadcopter you'd want to have. I must say, before I'm getting a little ahead of myself here, but I do like flying it. But yeah, like I said, there are a few drawbacks to this quadcopter. Okay, as you can see, it's an X style of quadcopter and FPV camera at the front, and transmitter of course. But let's first have a look at what comes with this quadcopter. Alright, as this is a ready-to-fly quadcopter, it comes with a radio, actually everything you need to get up in the air, minus the double A's for this radio. 4 double A's this radio needs. And it's the familiar FlySky i6 radio. It has been branded Eachine, but it's the same radio. And it's nice and thin. Metal sticks, and let's see, 1 3-position switch and 3 2-position switch, some dials. However, in this package the radio is locked. You can't access the menu. Well, you can if you start it up by holding on to these 2 trim tabs. You can access the menu, but you don't really need to. Yeah, I actually like these radios. They're not the top of the line radios, but they get the job done pretty well. I have no complaints about this radio. Alright, ready to fly obviously also means that you get propellers and a spare set as well. 1 full set of black propellers and 1 full set of spare propellers, 3-bladed props, 5-inch and 50-45s, I'd say, from the looks of it. Bull noses at that. Yeah, I've flown the quad a few times now and they perform reasonably well. I have no complaints about these either. Okay, our power system, 1 Lipo, a 3S Lipo, 1500 mAh, and you see this weird contraption. That's something I did. I'll explain that in a minute. And you get a charger, yeah, a balance port charger. It can charge 2S and 3S Lipos. They should have included one that could charge 3S and 4S really, because the quadcopter is 3S and 4S capable. However, yeah, this will get the job done, don't get me wrong, but you'd be far better off with a real charger. And if you buy this quad not having a real charger yet, yeah, I really think that most people that buy a quadcopter like this will already have a real charger. And what Banggood, I got this quad from Banggood, what Banggood could do is offer a discount on a real balancing charger. Not a balance port charger, sorry. Like an IMAX, but oh, this is by chance also an DutchRC, but a real charger. That would be a nice touch if they'd offer a discount on a real charger. Okay, so that's everything that comes with the quad. Let's go back to the quadcopter. The Eachine Falcon 210 Pro. An X-style of a quadcopter with a conventional design, meaning that the mid-section is elongated. It's a long, not a stacked mid-section. And it has 2205 2300 kV motors. Slightly smaller, well no, that's a pretty common motor actually. It has, as you can see, these plastic green motor guards and obviously an FPV camera at the front, which is tiltable. You can see that green plastic mount for the camera, and the camera is reasonably well protected. It sticks out a little bit from the front, but it's reasonably well protected. Okay, as you can see, it has a top mount for the battery, which is also pretty conventional. Now, as you can see again, I've got this little tie wrap on my battery lead, and yeah, that's one of the design flaws of this quadcopter. As you can hopefully see, the propellers spin painfully close to the connector over here, right? And on the other side, also painfully close to the battery leads. And with this knot, so to speak, in the cable, if I connect it up, as you can see, it moves it out of the way of the propeller, kind of. It's not perfect though. Yeah, this is really a weird design. Yeah, so I have flown this quadcopter a few times, and no problems, but you really have to take precautions to make sure the battery lead doesn't hit the propellers, or the other way around really. Okay, and if I flip the quadcopter around, what you see here is its receiver. That is a weird mounting position for a receiver out. It's really out there. I'm not sure if you'd often hit something with the receiver this way, but and it is a PWN receiver, meaning that for every channel you have one lead going to the flight controller, which yeah, nobody uses that system anymore on receivers on quadcopters anymore. I think it does work, but yeah. And one of the reasons for this mounting position of the receiver is that the frame is very thin or low, as you can hopefully see. And now that I have this quadcopter oriented this way, along the entire bottom of the quadcopter runs the PDB. Huh? That is very, very weird. Yeah, it does work, but I've never seen such a big power distribution board. Oh well. Yeah, if the power distribution board would have been smaller, they might have been able to fit a smaller receiver in the frame. Oh well, and pretty hard to see, but at the back over here is your 5.8 GHz transmitter. A 40 channel 200 milliwatt transmitter, non-switchable in power. Okay, this cloverleaf antenna does come with the quadcopter, however it is a left-hand circular polarized antenna. Be aware of that. Okay, and at the rear this quadcopter has 4 LEDs, and they actually change in color. If I fly forward they will be green, if I brake they will be red, and if I yaw to the left it'll blink like this. And if you're to the right, it'll blink like that. That is pretty nice. They aren't very visible in daylight. In the end of the afternoon, beginning of the evening, they are pretty visible. And they in fact aid you in line of sight flight pretty well too that way. By the way, if you fit your quadcopter out with 2 black propellers at the rear and 2 green propellers at the front, that'll make line of sight flying quite a lot easier as well. So it's nice that they include 4 black propellers and 4 green propellers. Okay, these 2 things, arms, tentacles at the rear are actually tie wraps that support the antenna. The tie wraps do not come with the quadcopter. It would have been nice if Eachine would have included a couple of tie wraps, I think. Can't cost a lot, so yeah, it would have been nice if they would have included a few. And what more can I tell you about this quadcopter? Yeah, it has 20 amp ESCs, and there aren't a lot of specs available on these ESCs. I assume they are BlHeli S, but I'm not completely sure. On the other hand, the quadcopter flies quite well. Not on the stock tune, by the way. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this quadcopter is available in 3 versions with a CC3D chipset or flight controller, and with a NAS32 flight controller, and with an F3 flight controller. I have the F3 version here, and I actually also have the NAS32 version. Yeah. Yes, and the weirdest thing is that the F3 version out of the box has a very bad tune, awful tune. I will do a video, by the way, on a good tune for the F3 version. And the NAS32 version has a good tune out of the box. That's pretty weird. However, that's not really a reason to go for the NAS32 version, I think. As I said, I will show you a good tune for this quadcopter in the near future. Okay, and about this camera. It is, of course, a CMOS camera. You would not have expected anything else. However, it seems a little better than the one on the Wizard. I've recently reviewed that one. That one you really had to upgrade the camera. On this one, it's flyable on the stock camera. That doesn't mean I won't upgrade it, maybe I will, partly because of the quadcopter not having an OSD. I might install a camera that has a built-in OSD, that would be convenient, and plus I'd have a better camera that way. Okay, enough blah blah. If you are left with questions, by the way, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section below. But let's take this quadcopter out to the field for a first test flight. And I should stress that I will be test flying it with the stock tune. I have not changed anything in the flight controller settings. Okay, so let's have a look if it flies. Let's see if this thing flies. Arming? Like this. Yay! She flies. Ooh! Oh, this quad needs some tuning. I'm not sure if you can see that. You can probably. Oh damn. Okay, this is definitely the worst out of the box tune I've seen in a while. Oh damn. Yeah, can of course be tuned. Oh man. This is pretty bad. For a beta flight tune. Yeah, it does fly. And let's try a couple of flips. Oh, the rates are pretty good. Flips were fast. That's nice. Huh. Doesn't lose a lot of altitude either. Yeah, but well, does need a little tuning.
yeah, the flips are nice and fast. In this direct sunlight, rear LEDs don't help out a lot. Can hardly see them. Okay, let's try a little flying around. Ooh. Okay, sure, it does fly. No problem at all. It feels light. I don't have to apply a lot of power to in brakes. That's pretty nice. So I'd say this quadcopter could be good for acro flying. It's not super fast in acceleration, but it's yeah, it's nice and light. At least it feels nice and light. Huh. Okay. Well, actually, I do enjoy flying it somehow. It's nice to throw it around. Not bad. Okay, tuning to do on this quad. Definitely it has a strange wobble in hover. Other than that, I'm actually surprised how well it handles. It feels nimble. I haven't flown it in FPV, obviously. This is my first test flight with it, and I'm completely sure the stock camera isn't super duper usually the case, but promising this. Nice flying quadcopter. Unexpected. Yeah, there are a few things wrong with the design or the supplied electronics, mainly the receiver. Huh. Okay. Well, what do you know? Okay, well, I'll do some tuning and I'll come back to you with a second video on this Falcon Pro by Eachine. It's not overly noisy either. Huh. Okay, so far so good. Okie dokie, yeah, tuning left to do as mentioned. Then I'll come back to you. For now, thank you very much for watching. Hope this video was entertaining and or informative for you. And hope to see you back on another video. Bye bye.